G'day guys, this is VMeister and today we'll be reviewing the Guitaric XE program. This part I will be reviewing the metal parts of this program, the sort of metal presets. Let me just scroll down there for a second. Okay, so those are just some of the presets that we'll be looking at today. So as you can see, I'm just using my HP Touchma PC, and I'm actually recording through just your normal cheap Guitaric session interface. Now, as I've said, it might be cheap, but it's definitely a good quality product, and very, very competitive towards any other interface in its price class. Right. And for this, I will also use my ESP SV standard guitar with customized Seymour Duncan pickups put in with my Floyd Rose bridge. So there we go. So step by step, I'll just run through all the presets that you can see there. Some of them are just up there. I'll scroll later, but yeah, those are just some of them. So here we go. Right, so first up we have the King's Crush preset. Now for some soloing with that. Right, so now on to the next preset called Scorpio Lead. For this I'll be using the actual neck pickup instead of the bridge pickup like normally. So here goes. Now the reason I had that in the neck pickup instead of the bridge pickup, I'll just quickly let you guys hear for yourself. So this would be the neck pickup, and then the actual bridge pickup would sound like something like that. Very twangy, sort of tinny sound, which I'm not a big fan of. So when I put it on the the actual neck pickup, it sounds a lot more fuller, and the twangy sound is, you know, just a minor actual effect on the sound. But yeah, that's a pretty cool effect as well. Right, so next up we have the 800 Inrock presetting, which is a very nice and full, still heavy sort of Marshall type amplifier head, which gives you that nice Marshall tone. Yeah, I'll let you guys have a listen to it, and then I'll just comment on it afterwards. It's a very crispy, nice sort of sound, not too much overdrive and distortion, so this would, you know, more be for your sort of 80s type metal tone, instead of your type modern sort of really heavy stuff. This tone would be great. Right, so next up we have the Lead 800 preset, which is basically the same as the 800 previous preset, except it's a more trebly sort of sound, has a little bit of echo on it as well. Of course you can, you know, edit all the presets and the stuff to your personal preferences, but in this case I'm just, you know, reviewing the actual default settings. So here goes. Very similar, just a few minor adjustments, but it is a different preset to the actual 800 presetting that I did previously. So yeah. Right, now the next preset is called Domebag's Delight. I'm not sure if it's named after a Dimebag presetting or something like that. Not exactly sure what amp this one is representing as well, but it does have a very sort of dull, fuzzy distortion almost. Yeah, it's less clear and a little bit more tinny sounding. so as you can hear, it's more of a rhythm type recording preset which I would use, because it's less clear for the middle and the treble sort of strings. You can obviously alter that on the actual program, but yeah, I'd rather prefer some of the other ones for actual lead guitaring and so on. Right, so the next preset we'll be looking at is called the Modern Scoop. Now, just a bit of an insight is that I found this a really rich tone, very good for your power chords, rhythm guitaring, and yeah, just this really nice warm sound, which is nice for your 80s metal, even, you know, modern sort of power chord songs. Here we go. As you can hear, it's more of a sort of middle type of boost preset. It really brings out the warmth from the sound, but definitely doesn't cut away some of the bass and the treble, which some of the other presets might do. So yeah, that's a very, very nice sort of preset. It sounds really, really live-like, nice raw sound as well. Right, now my favorite preset on Guitar Rig 3 would be the actual Grattify Modern, or Grattify, or something like that. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a very, very raw sort of sound, modern type metal. Yeah, it's just very loud and very raw. I'll give you guys a listen. Very raw kind of sound to that preset. I do kind of like it because, you know, you can always compress the sound, but this is, you know, the rawest sound I would say this whole guitar program has, and I'm very impressed with it. Now the next preset is my favorite lead preset, I would say. It's called the 80s lead. Reason for that is the lead is very sharp. It has a bit of grunt to it. It is a bit tinny, but you know, as I said before, you can just tune some of the presets a little bit on that, get that out, and then it should be, you know, exactly what you want. So here goes. Right, and now last but not least, Teab preset, which is also very nice. Yeah, very rhythmic sort of preset. Also very warm. I just like it because it's a little bit more raw than some of the other presets. It's very nice, almost, you know, in between the lead 800 and I'd say the Grattify modern sort of preset. Yeah, very raw, but still, you know, kind of steady. So here we go.